doing? Huh? Guys, we got the hunters up in the stand ready and the bears are waiting. We got one there. We got one coming in over there. Right. And they're setting up their TV cameras and stuff like that, so by the time they're ready to shoot bears, there'll be a whole stack of them already. This guy's waiting. Nice little 3-year-old. Oh, he's hungry. Well guys, I just dropped off the hunters and I think it's pretty good. I had 2 bears circling the bait while we were baiting the barrel there, and the guys were setting up their camera gear and getting all settled in. That one bear came, I think it was about 20 feet from my quad when I came back to it, so now he was enjoying his free food. But looks like it's gonna rain. Got my Kuya rain gear along, and I'm gonna have to pull it out. But I'm gonna go check some other bait sites, see if they've been hit pretty good or not, and do a little bait run tonight. So you guys wanna go ride shotgun with the ATV with me? Well, let's do it. Well guys, I was just doing a 90 in a 60 zone and come along this cut line, all of a sudden I saw something that kind of alerted my eyes. Got some pretty good bear tracks here. Look how wide that pad mark is. There's another one. That's pretty good. Size of my fist. Not the biggest bear around, but he'll do. Let's see if he shows up to our bait. We got one bait site that's not very far, just up that sand dune over there. So he's probably sitting there waiting for me. Guys, this oil has 2 purposes. One, the bears love it, and you can never get enough of it. Second, they step in it and then they get their paws greasy, and when they walk away they just go along their trails, and the different bear comes along and smells the fat and follows it like to the barrel. Free advertisement. Well, that's all I'm going to put in that one today. I don't even have enough along. I'll have to run back and reload. I don't have any old stuff. I got some of that, but yeah, I'll have to go restock. I was not expecting this. The other bait site where we dropped the hunters off, there was a whole bunch more action than last week. The bears definitely are moving now with all the sign along the cut lines and stuff. You'll probably see another couple of bears just roaming around. But alright, we're gonna go to another bait that we set it up 2 weeks ago. New bait. Let's see if that one's hit or not. Dunes bait. We'll see how this one does. Oh yeah. There's boys. Stuff right there, and definitely been in here for sometimes. You can see those pad marks there again. Going around the barrel. This wolf, I guess, isn't very delicious because nothing is eaten on it, but sure likes the oats. And that tub of lard that we had that I cut open with a chainsaw, that one's gone. Alrighty, well, I gotta check one more bait before, or two more baits before I get back to the truck. So this one still has oats, so I'll just leave it. I'll keep this for the next one. Oh yeah, that's a sweet stand. Nice short shot with a bow. Alright, let's head on to the next one. Well guys, a little update here. Things were all going really smooth and good until, yeah, you saw what kind of cod I was driving before, didn't you? It was blue and it's Polaris. You guys on that watch the show, if you don't drive a Polaris, give a video a thumbs up. Let's see how many anti-Polaris we got, because I'm one of them. I was just doing a little bit of driving along this road, and all of a sudden the tires locked up, and this housing here was a whole bunch of stuff going on, flipping and doing and rattling and clingering and doing, and now there's no more drive in this unit. Apparently it was ready to use. We drove a whopping 6 kilometers. No good. I need Yamaha. So I'm just gonna sit right here and enjoy some salt and vinegar chips. I think I still got some left. And then wait for Mr. Dirksen to show up. And guys, I've been walking a while now. The wind is picking up and it's starting to look like it's going to get a pour down, so I think I found myself a little shelter here, and I'll hibernate. See if I can stay warm until Greg shows up. I'll have to just make do with what I got. See if I can survive the cold weather out here, and maybe I'll just try to make a bed on that grass. I think it should shield me from the wind, and hopefully I'll still be alive when Greg comes and he can maybe roll me out of here and take me home. Yeah, a little update here. But wind is still just howling out there, and I'm trying to get as low to the ground as I can so I can keep my body heat. But I put some brush in behind here so it should keep the wind from coming through here too much. But so far I'm still feeling okay. I can still feel my toes, and my body temperature is still okay, but I don't know how long I'll be able to stick this out like this, but I'm hoping the guys got my message, and I'm just waiting it out. See how long it takes for them to pack up their gear and come out. And we got about 3 hours of daylight left, so I'm still got high hopes that I won't have to spend the night in this teepee. But I don't have any fire along, so it'll just be a dark night for me. It's not like we haven't done it before, spend the night out under the stars. But I got my shotgun along, I'm using it for my pillow, and I got 4 rounds, but I think it should scare most of the bears away if they do decide to have a little Chaiienges. So, but there's a lot of bear sign. Bears are in the area. I definitely smell my bait wagon, so I had to leave that. I had to leave the wagon. It was not safe for me to hang around that bait wagon, so I started walking and just kind of cut across according to what I think is south towards where the guys will be coming. So, and I found this little shack here, or teepee, whatever, and hunker down here. So I'll just try to grab some shut-eye here while wait for the guys to show up. There's another update. Still waiting on the guys. Still can't hear any ATVs going or whatever, but it has picked up and it's howling in here. I'm starting to doubt this teepee that it will hold. It's just very windy. Almost feels like it's about to snow, so I might have to dig myself a hole in here with that stick over there and hunker beside the dirt pile, maybe cover myself with sand, so I won't be able any more filming. My battery's almost dead. Guys, we've been waiting for this view for a long time. I've been walking and staying in that teepee with just a cold to get my body temperature up, so it has arrived. Rescue mission has arrived. We got a rescue Dirks coming to rescue me. Well guys, I made it back to this corner. Feels like it was a long time ago since I was here, but it was only a couple hours. Greg came and rescued me, and we loaded up that Polaris and hauled it back to town. Hopefully we're done with that unit. And yeah, we got a little muddy. Not sure where I'm gonna fit these guys. It might be pressed in a little bit against the mud, but well, we don't got a whole lot of options. They're just about 200 yards up along this trail, so I'm gonna give another, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or so, and then it's gonna be too dark to hunt anyway, or film their hunt. So I'm gonna go pick them up and haul them out and call it a wrap for day one with the hunters. So yeah, well, thanks for watching, and I'm signing off now, but just maybe they shot a bear and then we'll do some tracking yet.